Good evening. Welcome, City of Lowell Board of Park, Wednesday, May 25th, 2022. Hopefully you're all in the right place. I believe there's a sign-in sheet that please sign in, okay? When I do call you up, can you please come up to the podium? And it is helpful if you lower your mask when you're speaking so we can understand you. I appreciate that if you did. Thank you. Okay. Item 1, Roberto Day, City of Lowell Special Events.
Good evening.
Good evening, welcome.
Yeah, Roberto Day, Special Events Coordinator for the City of Lowell.
Okay, what are we doing?
So we are applying for a seasonal permit for Carroll Park for summer programming.
Okay,
So music series, Greater Lowell Pride, starting in June 4th, and food trucks.
okay. So just a series of events from May to October, pretty much?
So I think we're going to start in July and go up to probably September.
Okay.
And it's very similar to what we did last year.
Oh, okay. What things do you need from us? Anything new?
No, not really.
Okay, coordinate everything through Shannon?
Yeah, we usually do.
You on board with this, Shannon?
Yes, actually, Lowell National Parks now maintains Carroll Park.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
System.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I thought I had heard or seen that somewhere along the line. Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve the date and time requested with no fee. Second.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set.
Thank you very much.
Have a good season.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Angeli Maldonado, please. Angeli Maldonado.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Welcome. I just wanted to rent the pavilion in Shed Park for my daughter's first birthday.
Okay.
So we're gonna have like obviously tables, food, use the water park.
All right.
Park.
Let's see, what's the date? August 27th. Yeah, the water park should be. Is the water park still going to be open?
Yes.
Okay. On food, are you going to be cooking?
No, we're just gonna buy pizza and stuff.
Oh, okay. All right. About how many people do you expect?
Probably like 50.
Oh, okay. Do you have any other requests for us?
No, that was it.
All right.
I'll make a motion to approve the dates and time requested for a fee of $120.
Thank you.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set. Good luck. Tara Perry. Tara Perry, please. Welcome.
Hi. Looking to have a rental for the Shed Park Pavilion and the field around it for practice.
Okay.
August 20th from 9 to 5.
All right. Okay. Now, when you say around there,
I think you
What do you-
guys sent
be
out,
specific.
like, do the pavilion, I get the grass area where the flagpole is.
yeah, immediately right around
What about the regatta area to the left? If
there. The open green space?
yeah.
Yeah, that's usually not being utilized by any other
Okay,
groups.
so I can use that?
Yes, you can.
Okay, cool.
Right.
I think I emailed about that actually, and they told me just the space in front of the pavilion.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it's a busy place. There may be other people on the periphery, but,
It's gonna be August, so I mean, because of the splash pad, there may be people, so I
Right.
just, yeah.
okay.
I think you'll be fine.
Anything specific you need?
No, it's perfect.
Oh, that's easy.
And I'll make a motion to approve date and time requested for a total fee of $340.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
Second.
Second, okay. Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All approved?
He's gone.
That's confident.
She's efficient, John.
Yeah.
I guess she is.
I'm
Still
done.
technically you're
Okay. Yes. Melissa Phillips, Craft Fair.
Yes,
Yes, welcome.
same as the one before us.
Okay.
We're looking for Shed Park for October 29th for the Halloween craft fair we usually have there.
Okay,
We have, I believe, 8 to 4.
why do we have a difference in the price?
Resident versus non-resident.
Oh, okay. And you're a non-resident of the city, is that correct?
I'm non-resident, she's a resident.
Okay. Who's in charge?
Who's in charge?
Right.
Her, she just makes me do the talking.
Oh,
There you go. Sounds like
Okay.
a residence in charge.
sounds like a resident to me. The only reason we asked is the difference between a resident fee and a non-resident fee. So,
Okay. I thought it was all one and the same.
no. So again, who's in charge?
She's in charge.
There we go.
Talker.
There we go.
Thanks.
She's
Perfect.
younger than me, she can move faster.
I like it.
Don't get me into that. Okay. Anything specific you're gonna be doing?
The
a
same as
specific
we've been
meeting?
doing, this is probably our 6th or 7th. Will be our
That-
6th or 7th.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, any board members have any questions?
No.
No?
I'll make a motion to approve the dates and time requested for a resident permit fee and custodial fee total of $340.
I'll second.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Thank you all.
Motion carries.
Have a good
You're
night.
all set. Thank you. Julie Eaton Ernst, please.
Hi, I'm requesting the Shed Park Pavilion for Sunday, June 26th. I just noticed it said Saturday on the agenda, so just making sure that's Sunday.
It's Sunday?
Sunday, June 26th, from 12 to 4 for my daughter's first birthday. It's actually her 1st and a half because she's a December baby in a pandemic, but we're celebrating it late. I was wondering, so we're going to bring in tables and chairs. Are there trash cans that we can use at the Shed Park Pavilion?
There are cans available.
There will be a custodian there,
Okay, all right, so there'll be, and
Right.
then, are there restrooms? I've
down below.
down below. Okay, cool, yeah, so we're gonna just hang out, we're gonna bring in food, not planning on cooking anything there, and enjoy the splash pad and hang out. I think we have about 25 confirmed, maybe up to 50, but
Sounds good.
That sounds fun.
So it's the year and a half birthday.
year and a half, yeah.
Does she know the difference?
She does not.
Okay, all right.
I wish I did that the
Her
whole
first
time.
birthday is Christmas, so it doesn't really.
Oh, man. Get ripped off.
Any questions or concerns?
No. I'll make a motion to approve the date and time requested for a fee of $120.
Second.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set.
Thank you.
Happy one and a half.
Okay, we'll sign it. Erica Leland, please. Erica Leland.
They probably already found out.
Oh, yeah. Okay. James McGuani. James McGuani, please. No show. Jeffrey Watson, please. Jeffrey Watson. Welcome.
Mr. Chairman.
You're doing well, sir.
So I'm here to request a date that I had to change from, I had to change it from May 7th to the 11th. I couldn't get all the pieces in place, so I'm doing an outreach
All
in
right.
the area with some of the local churches, and I tried and I tried and I tried, and finally I was like, you know what, I just got to change the date, which actually works out for the better.
Good.
So that's what I'm requesting over at the Regatta Festival Field.
Okay. All right.
I think it's going to be after a car show, or I think there's some, that doesn't matter to me, I know there was another event, that's why.
Oh, all right.
That's why I'm asking for that time.
Okay. If there's something before you, there's more people available.
Yeah, exactly.
To spread the word.
You're
Yes.
thinking the same way I am, absolutely.
Okay.
The more the merrier.
All right. We'd already approved you before.
Yes.
And you're not doing anything different from the.
Yes, and you guys gave me a very good, for the fee, it was awesome. So,
Okay.
very thankful for that, and, but everything else I think should be the same. My only question is there like police detail or anything? I'm not expecting a lot of people, like do I need to reach out to them at all?
I would just let them know as a courtesy that
Okay.
you're gonna be there.
Okay,
I mean, I'm not sure how fine-tunedly they monitor our schedule here, but for you to just go stop in and say I'm gonna be there, I think
Yeah, I just thought I would at least reach out to them, let them know what
Right.
time. You know, I think there might be about 100 people. Shouldn't be anything.
no, you wouldn't want to request a police detail, it costs you more money. So-
Right.
Yeah, you probably won't need it for that size.
I
that
just want to
space,
make,
yeah.
Right.
yeah, I just want to make sure for what I'm doing here that
Should be good.
I'm aware of it, so.
Okay,
Great.
okay, anyone, questions, concerns?
I'll make a motion to approve the date and time requested for a credit that he already has for a fee of $50.
Thank you.
I'll second. Good.
Okay. Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries, you're all set.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Same to you. Edward Ocasio, please?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm Edward Ocasio's wife.
Oh, okay.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, welcome.
Standing in front, just to
That's okay.
Okay, so we are coming back to our Lowell South Side in the park, which we have hosted at the very same location at the amphitheater in North Common Park. We've been on hiatus due to COVID, obviously, for the past 2 years.
Okay.
Making our comeback today, being funded again by the Lowell Cultural Council.
Okay.
So we are looking forward to 2 different dates, and that would be Saturday, July 9th from 3 to 7 p.m. with a rain date of Sunday, July 10th to 6. And then Saturday, August 6th, 3 to 7, and rain date Sunday, August 7th, 2 to 6.
So we have 2 dates and then 2 rain dates. And, okay,
So this is obviously a free event for the public. We host free salsa dance lesson at the beginning, DJ music. We will have live music at one point in one of those dates, and just open for the public to come out and dance.
okay. Do we know if the fee generated here was based on both dates or just on the single date?
We have never been charged with fee.
We typically don't charge a fee for the amphitheater for anything.
Okay, all right, we had a fee down. All right, thank you. All right. No, what happens, the reason I asked that is usually when somebody has a rain date, we've always charged them for the rain date too because they're precluding somebody else from using that date. If you were on a much more popular venue, if you tied up 2 dates, someone would not be able to get it, so that was my question. Okay. No. All right, thank you. Thank you,
You
Ryan.
can salsa in the rain, I think.
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve the dates and times requested with no fee.
I'll second.
Okay. Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All
You
opposed?
guys will go on dance. That means everyone.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. You guys have a good afternoon.
Yes, have a good night. Thank you. Okay, Van Peck? Yes. Welcome.
Thank you. We applied for the parking for the regatta field on August 20
Okay,
from 7 to 7 for the Lowell Southeast Asian Water Festival.
okay. It's gonna rain that day? You usually do.
Water.
I know. Did we historically? Charge them, do it.
We usually have waived the fee for them in the past.
Correct, yeah, that's what I thought. Anything specific you need, similar to all the previous years?
No, actually, it's going to be a managed group. Basically, just the attendee will be parking at the regatta fields. The activity is happening at the pavilions, but with the sounds and music,
Okay.
dancing like that.
Are you charging people to park?
Yes, we are bidding on a fee. Yes.
Okay, and all that money goes back to?
Go to the event, which
the event.
in turn pay to the details, cleanup, usually.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Okay, any questions or concerns?
So there is no fee?
No fee.
Shannon? Good. Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve the dates and time requested with no fee.
I'll second.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries, you're all set.
Well,
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Always a fun event.
Yes.
It is.
Oh, yeah, it's one of the best. It's a good one.
Okay, number 11. Brittany Rael? Brittany Rael, please. Welcome.
I want to get the Shed Park Pavilion on Saturday, June 25th, from 12 to 4 for my 27th birthday.
Okay,
I won't be cooking there, I'll bring the food.
okay.
I did want to know if I could put a bounce house somewhere there.
Usually to the side, there's an open area you can put a bounce
Okay.
house.
That was really another question.
Yeah, and you're getting it from a local person with the bounce house. They usually know the restrictions that we have.
Oh, okay. I actually haven't found anybody yet.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to wait to see if I got it first.
Yeah, no, the biggest thing is to make sure they get it secured properly.
Right, yeah. I'm gonna find it now. That's-
Okay, no, that's fine, that's fine.
And I only plan to have like 20 people.
Oh, all right.
Usually they
Okay.
account for it in their setup time, hopefully. Yeah, so they technically can go back to back.
It should be open then.
When does the splash pad open, Shannon?
This weekend,
This weekend?
weekend's only till July 4th, and then daily, weather permitting.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, thank you.
So hopefully it would be open
Right,
at that time.
okay. All right, anyone have any questions or concerns?
I'll make a motion to approve the dates and time requested for a fee of $170.
Second,
Second.
we have a second.
So how much does it actually cost?
170.
170. It's a permit fee, and then you're paying for a custodian, essentially. Yeah.
Where do I pay that?
We just pay it online.
Online?
Yeah.
Do you guys send me like an email or anything?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, no, you have to go online and do that when it's approved.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, right.
Okay,
If you have any questions, just follow through,
okay.
okay?
Yep.
All right? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set.
Thank you.
All right. I don't think she was expecting a fee.
No.
Tristan Harrington. Tristan, where are you? No show. Oh, we canceled. All right.
No.
All right. Dan Graham? Dan? Okay.
My name is William Marcel. I volunteer at Lowell High. I coach our American Legion baseball team, and I'm here to represent him for his Northeast baseball team. He has his game tonight. He's the varsity head coach.
Okay.
And he texted me earlier today to come down here and represent, and the only problem I have is I asked him for the dates, and he did not respond to me. What the dates are. I don't know if you guys have that on there.
We do.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't know what those dates are. And for American Legion Baseball, I'm not here to be difficult. I was kind of late to the game. I do have an account, and I was hoping that I could block off some dates if they're not filled in the month of July. I don't know if I can do that, or I could somehow get it unblocked and go on there and block them off. And if I have to come back next month, I'm just, I don't want to hold up the crowd here.
Okay.
I am not a rookie at this, I'm sorry.
No, I understand. Okay, back up a minute.
I had a hard time on the phone blocking off the 4-hour block.
You are here for,
Dan Grant,
okay.
Northeast.
And then you also have a second request.
yes.
Okay, all right. I just want to make
Typically,
sure.
Northeast and alumni and the
All
Legion team sort of
alumni, yeah.
split up the
Yeah,
year.
I
They
know,
work together.
I know. I just wanted
They're
to.
they're kind of run by the same people, sort of.
It's,
We'll have an
don't need
auction. We'll
Barter.
auction it off.
I like it. Let's barter.
Okay.
Do you know the score of the current Little High game right now?
No.
Score. I won't forget it then.
Okay. Want to have some input on this, Ryan?
Yeah, we typically, when they request the permits, this is times that you generally have them staffed. Is that correct, Shannon?
If it's weekdays, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
These
Yeah,
are all.
These are all weekday dates. They are not night games. I am requesting one night game that I obviously will pay a fee for, which will
Okay.
piggyback one of his dates. And I'll pay whatever that fee is. I actually got the Andover Legion coach to pay for that, so
Nice.
I'll send it right over to you
So
guys.
you're not paying for it, he is.
I like it. Smart. Yeah, in the past, as long as they're not playing on a time that's not staffed, we typically waive the fee.
Right, correct. I just wanted to.
And my team is more than 50% little kids,
Now, we realize it's the quasi-ness of it, so, and we try to work within that. Okay. We realize it's tied with the low high, and so. Okay.
You know if any of these dates are the one that have the light fee?
I am piggybacking his July 6th.
All right, so which dates are we eliminating the custodial fee?
I think
The
they're all,
only
I
date, the
think they're all
custodial
weekdays.
custodial
They're all
fee will be
weekdays.
July
so
6th.
All right, so we wouldn't have any custodial fee then?
Right.
Okay, just a light fee that we would have on the dates at night, which would be $300. 6 blocks based, is that?
Well, that would be for every single date.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Martell, you want to look and see what was requested, so we're both talking the same thing, so you understand?
You have the
what
lights on
who
too,
you into?
Shannon, is that right? Like the lights are on, your people there too.
Okay,
I mean,
as long as we make sure we agree.
yeah, so if it's a weekday and it's really technically not at
Yeah,
night anyway,
there shouldn't be any fee.
yeah, we,
No, I'm checking for dates
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
everything,
exactly.
and whether you're at night. I need that back.
I know, I just have to check this.
yeah,
Okay.
if they're all weekday games, the light's gonna be on anyway.
No, I understand that, I just want, since he wasn't sure what he had,
Yeah.
and he has a rough idea what it was, he didn't know what
Baseball
Mr. Graham
coaches,
gave.
Jesus, you know?
Yeah, I know.
No, we're on the same page, like, those are all the ones.
Okay.
For him. The only ones that I'll be requesting are July 12th, July 6th at 8:15.
All right, we'll do that separate.
Okay.
All right, so let's take care of,
I can't do anything with those dates until I get an online request, because we have a lot of people out at Cawley Alumni Field this summer, so I don't know what's available, what's not. There's no way for us to check right now.
Yeah.
He'd have to put those requests into the
I can
website.
do that, I can go on, it wouldn't allow me to do it. It says they're free, but it wouldn't allow me to request it, because it blocks you off because of this date tonight. So I don't know if I could call down to City Hall, because there's always a fine lady that helps me down there, because I'm a little computer illiterate.
Yeah, if you give us a call, we'll be able to help you out.
All right, I'll give her a call tomorrow. Okay. All right, I forget her name.
gonna be you.
Is it you?
It's gonna be Haley.
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just making sure you know where we're at.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
We moved, we're not in City Hall anymore.
Okay, I'm just gonna call.
All right.
I also
Can I
suggested
have the phone number?
I don't know.
you write down what you want and give it to her before you leave.
Okay.
That way she can.
That'll
have
make it
that.
easier?
We'll make it a lot
All
easier,
right.
sir.
Is that cool, Haley, if I give you those dates?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thanks so
Okay.
much.
All right, so let's deal with your, filling it to Mr. Graham for. Okay. Ryan, you had a approval?
Yeah, so I'll make a motion to approve the dates and time requested for the Northeast League with no fee.
No fee. Okay,
I'll second it.
okay.
And my Legion fee will be waived too, except for the night one?
Yeah, we'll follow the same.
Maybe.
Okay, thank you.
Playing hard to get
I'll
over
take a
here.
maybe.
Yeah, okay, better than a no.
Maybe I'll take it.
We just want you to come back,
All
Billy.
right,
Man.
okay. Any other questions on the
No.
board?
No.
Okay. All right. Keith and Melissa, you understand the way this one works with the,
Yes.
okay, all right. Okay, we had a second?
Yes.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries, you're all set.
Thanks so much.
Okay?
Good luck.
And
See
you
you later,
submitted?
Coach.
I'm just gonna go out in the hall.
Yep, and then put it, okay, great, thank you very much. Okay. How long have the Martells been running
Oh,
baseball?
I
I know,
mean-
centuries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Must have been his grandfather's grandfather, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's how long I've been around.
almost as long as Keith Rudy.
No, you were before me, so.
Heyo.
Okay. Molly Williams, please. Molly Williams, please. Welcome.
So I'd like to reserve Father McGuire Park for 2 days for our school field day
Okay.
on May 31st and June 3rd.
Oh, okay. Anything you need from us? No. Just permission to be there.
Was it
Okay,
Tuesday?
That's easy.
Tuesday and Friday, is that what you got?
Okay. All right, questions, concerns?
Make a motion to approve the dates and time requested with no fee.
I'll second.
Okay. Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries, you're all set. Good luck. Carlos Vega, please. Carlos Vega.
Guys walk by twice.
Lurking.
Thalia Pimentel, please. Thalia Pimentel, please. Welcome. Hi, how are you?
So I'm trying to request July 30th, which is a Saturday from 3 p.m. to 7
Okay,
for the pavilion to host a gender review.
okay. How many people are you expecting?
I'd say anywhere between 25 to maybe 30.
Okay. And what are you gonna be doing there?
I know we're gonna bring our own food and beverages.
Okay.
So we can like avoid the cooking and all the extra stuff, but we're just gonna probably have like a table with like a cake.
Okay.
And decorations and I haven't decided how I'm gonna reveal it. It's
Oh.
my older sister, so maybe like a balloon pop or
Okay.
something minor.
F-15s flying overhead?
Try to avoid the explosives.
If I
That's
have
usually.
more brain, maybe, but I don't think I have that much of an idea.
Okay.
That's great.
You just have, you wanted it, the time,
3 to 7.
3 to 7, all right. Okay. All right, there'd be a fee of $170 for that. You'd have a custodian, give you the bathrooms and everything, so. Any other questions or concerns?
No?
No.
Okay.
Make a motion to approve the dates town requested for a fee of $170.
Second.
And a second, okay. Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries, you're all set. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay. A boy.
Is Gil even here? You said boy.
Yeah, boy. I don't know. Contact says. Okay. Okay, we'll do number 18 at the end. Tina Suach, please. Tina Suach.
Tina's secretary of that church.
Okay.
She was a communicator.
All right.
Online, obviously.
All right, your name, please?
Spiros Sintros.
Okay,
They call
welcome.
me Spike.
Okay.
Okay?
All
And
right.
I've been to facilities and chairman of this festival over the years, you can tell by the white hair. And it's been a big festival in Lowell, off of Fletcher Street, behind our church.
Yes, it has.
1979. It's just a little, information.
I know. The
And,
food's great, too. I know that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Great, thank
Yes,
you.
yes.
So anyway, we like, it gets to be very congested there, and I'm in charge of facilities, so having that extra space in the park would be very helpful. And we'll do whatever we need to do to
Okay.
just alleviate congestion, okay? So there are no events in the park while we're there. And it has happened in the past. I did something wrong?
See you later.
No, I was looking at the young
Oh,
man
sorry.
coming in behind you. I
Oh.
No. No, you're fine, sir.
was watching your back.
If there are any fees, we can try to pay them.
Okay.
Hopefully, we get a couple of thousand people to come and enjoy it and spend some money. It's free, for all who don't know, it's free admission and free parking.
Oh,
Right.
that's great.
And we use some of UMass Lowell's parking, so it's a big event, and
That's great.
we
I know.
request this.
Almost, going on almost 45 years. It's a great event.
Oh, yeah.
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 Guys do a great job down there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, and, okay, we're charging a fee for,
We typically waive the fee. It looks like there was
yeah,
a
I
fee
know.
for something for
Just to look
2020
on the
that
stage area. Okay,
will
all right. Just making sure I understand it. All right, any questions or concerns?
I have a quick question, John.
Yes.
Mr. Santos,
Sure.
would you be having a band at the stage?
Again, please?
Will you be using a band at the stage?
No, we think that we're gonna use it for, weather permitting, obviously.
Okay.
See, we have a very big tent in the back for the activities, but if we use it, it has to be no raining.
Right.
Some activities for the kids,
Okay,
maybe some dance lessons outside, that kind of thing.
okay.
Does that help?
Yes, thank you. No, I grew up there at the North Common, so
Well,
I'm well familiar with your event, and your food is great.
We live with the neighbors, we work
Yeah.
with the neighbors, we try to keep them happy, because they're always looking for a place to park too.
Right.
So we have to manage.
Because you do have some entertainment at the main event. Don't you normally have some entertainment going on? Because I see everybody dancing there.
Okay, and the main event, we have music Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night.
Okay.
Friday and Saturday is live music.
Okay.
The same menu exists for the whole time.
Right.
So starting, 5 o'clock on Thursday, you know, the menu
Yeah.
stays the same, it's a complete menu, and gyros and everything.
Yeah.
The hot item is, I'm not a cook, the hot item is lamb shanks. You know a lamb shank?
I know the lamb shanks,
Anyway,
yes.
Because we skipped 2 years, we're ready to go.
Yeah.
I like
All
it.
right.
I
We
like it.
wish you good weather.
Yes.
I like it.
Yes.
Thank you. The best wish you could have.
All right. Do we have a motion and a second on that?
I'll make a motion to approve the date and time requested with no fee.
I'll second.
Thank you, Melissa. Okay, further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set,
And you're all
congratulations.
invited.
Yes.
Second item?
There's a second item of
Oh, second item, okay.
I'm sorry, she asked.
Okay.
He's prepared.
You guys charged them a fee in 2020, but then COVID hit, so the
Right.
2020 event was canceled, so they weren't looking to get a credit for the COVID.
Oh.
So that's what we did with him, yeah.
No, one
hold
more
on
thing.
one second.
You're gonna-
One more thing.
Trying to give you some money back, so hold on.
I'll stay.
Thank you, Peter. Okay.
Everybody else needs a flower. I can't pass them out, but if you want to come and get one.
Way back when, before COVID,
Yes, we owe
you had a festival,
$120.
$125, okay, which was paid,
I
and
don't think they paid it,
it
it's
never
still on
paid.
their account.
It was still on your account, it never happened, so we have to get it off the books, correct? All right, so, hopefully someone makes a
All right,
motion.
I'll make a
to
motion to waive the fee.
Waive that fee.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'll second.
We have a second. Okay, further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, all opposed? Motion carries. We waived the fee that was still on the
Be there, I'll
books.
be parking your car.
Okay. Now, I want you to get me the lamb shank.
Yes.
Well, that's another.
Thank you very much.
You guys.
Okay. All right. Bridget Dowling, please. Bridget Dowling.
I'm here representing Bridget, Christine McCann, I'm the parent liaison at Robinson.
Okay.
I am here to request a permit to use Gage Park for Oakdale Day on June 15th from 10 to 2.
Okay. And what are you going to be doing?
There will be a dunk tank, there'll be inflatables, like bouncy houses, and obstacle courses, for all the students to enjoy. There is roughly 660 students, so we'll be having it in staggered times, so that way it won't be crazy. But I know they've done it for many years over there.
Who are you getting to go in the dunk tank?
Not me. Maybe.
I might volunteer. I think I have a few students that would want to dunk
We
me.
can make a motion.
Jason would.
Right into the dunk tank. They'll love it.
The motion will be contingent upon Melissa being in the dunk.
Oh, man. All right. I'm going to have to volunteer now.
Okay. Do you need anything from us?
So just the
Okay.
permit so we can do it.
All right. And a nice sunny day.
Yeah, hopefully they, if not, they will not take it.
I'll make a motion to approve the date and time requested with the express written consent that Melissa does get in the dunk tank.
All right. I'm volunteering. It's official. I'll second it.
We're on the books now.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set.
Thank you.
See
You're
you
welcome.
tomorrow. Tell Jason I'll be in the dunk tank. Yes.
You can ask legal, I don't think we can compel you to do that.
I was thinking about it anyway.
This got canceled.
Okay, we'll do 21 at the end too.
Well, he's here for when he
Oh, he is,
He's right
okay.
after we
Oh,
get
I'm
him.
sorry. Okay. Mark Kabolsky, please? Yes. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were here.
Just one of my dates at alumni, I need to cancel, it's gonna rain that night. I don't need that date, I haven't paid for the permit, so I just need to cancel it, I don't need a new permit.
Oh, okay. All right. And the only thing I gotta check, did we have anybody else that had requested that date in the meantime? That would have been the only caveat.
Crowley Stadium.
Nobody has, so. Okay, you're off the hook for that.
Thank you.
I'll make a motion to cancel that date.
I'll second.
And a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. This thing keeps going on and on and on. Okay. Jason McCrevin, please. Jason McCrevin, please. Welcome.
Hi, we're requesting Kellery Park, June 16th and 17th for Washington School Field Day.
Okay.
400 kids.
Washington School.
No food. We're gonna walk back for lunch and have a cookout at the school.
Oh, okay. Not a far walk.
Nope, not at all.
What do you need from us?
Not much. Do you know when the fields get mowed?
They'll be moved before that.
All right, perfect.
The day before, what a coincidence.
Thursday, Friday, Thursday, Friday, Thursday, Friday, Thursday, Friday.
What else would you like?
A new playground from Shannon, but that's not.
While you're at it.
I am working on that.
I'll make a motion to approve the dates and time requested, no fee.
Okay, no, for all items listed.
Yeah, they're all the same.
A through F, okay.
All the same.
I'll second.
We have a second. Further discussion? See- All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set, sir.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good time.
Thank you.
Okay. Melanie Maldonado, please.
They
Another-
they already found out the gender too.
Another gender reveal. Another boy.
Careful.
Okay.
I mean, you never know.
We got James McGuiney. Was he on here earlier?
Yes, he was.
Said it,
He had
didn't you?
two
Yep.
things.
Pardon?
Yeah, he had another one, and he wasn't here for that one either, I guess.
Yeah.
He's not here for this one either. Okay. Sabrina Vale, please. Sabrina Vale. Yeah, welcome. Good, and yourself?
Good. I'm looking to get approval, my friend and I are looking to get approval for a memorial bench at Shed Park for a friend of ours that passed away
Okay.
on August 19th, if you have that date.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Give me a moment, please.
Sure.
I thought I seen Terrence Mann. Is it Terrence Mann?
Terrence Mann,
Oh, she said someone had passed away.
yeah, the basketball player.
He
The
passed
Terrence
away?
Mann? No.
That's
But that's very
but did she
coincidence.
mention it?
Yeah, coincidence in the name, I guess.
Okay. All right. Question, I don't know what the procedure is. Have you approached any other city council or any city councilor?
No.
Because usually there are procedures for the
Well,
various parks.
Yeah, I emailed somebody, and they said we should get approval here and then get approval with
Yeah,
the
usually it starts with
monument.
us, and then
Yeah,
we
so
we
as long
kick
as
them
we
to the
grant
monument.
approval, then they'll go to the monument committee,
Right.
then they'll grant approval, then I'll work with Sabrina to find a spot.
Okay.
Probably be similar to the bench, we had a dedication for 3 years ago at Shea.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure what the procedure was and that she was aware of that. And I realized it's not the be-all and the end-all here.
Yeah.
No, the council has a procedure now, right? No, they
Okay.
Yeah, it usually starts with us, and
Okay,
then
yeah,
we kick it off.
Ryan? So, I mean, Shannon? You're
Yes.
behind this?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Can I just ask a question?
Yes.
Terrence Mann,
Mm.
is that the young man that passed away?
No, Terrence did not pass away, our friend X did.
Okay, so who you naming the actual bench after?
Xavier Salomon.
Okay, because on our thing here, it just says
Yeah,
Terrence
'cause-
Mann.
Terrence
And I'm good friend.
and I
Yeah, because we're like Terrence. the
I know
basketball
Terrence
player?
very well.
Yeah.
And that's it, you know, and I know.
He was our best friend.
Yeah. So it's not Terrence Mann. That's why when I said, is there
Terrence
another,
Mann.
is there
I was like,
another
could be
Terrence
cool.
Mann?
When's the last
I
time
just
you
seen him
saw
recently at the boys' club.
He and I want to do it.
Well, he was doing something for the police basketball when the
Yeah,
police had a
yeah,
couple
he'll
weeks ago.
be,
So
home during that.
So I
He's
just
on
seen
NBA
Terrence.
break. Does that mean he plays in the NBA?
He does,
On which team?
the Clippers.
Clippers. Yeah.
Yeah, they're on a long break right now.
You live in Lowell, right?
Thank you for that. Okay. All right. Okay. Sounds like,
We'll make sure you.
right.
We mentioned that you
Just follow
crochet
through
that, huh?
with Shannon, you're good with this? All right. So
When
we-
you're ready tomorrow, and I'll jump in
Okay,
next time.
great, thank you so much.
So make a motion to approve?
Hold on.
With the-
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on. All right, any other questions or concerns?
Make a motion to approve? Good.
Okay,
I'll second it.
and we have a second. Okay, further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set. Good luck.
Have a great night, thank you.
Okay.
Who's she? I didn't get the name. What was the name of the kid?
Shambra McDowney, please. Shambra McDowney, Red's Kitchen,
Because my
Father's Day Dodgeball.
kid that lives with
No?
parents, he's from the state town, so he's good friends with my
Yeah,
fiance's son. They hang together, participate all the time.
I appreciate everybody's patience.
Comes to our house.
We getting to you.
This guy insured?
27.
Fine.
26 insured?
26.
Catherine Apollo, please. Catherine Apollo,
No, sure.
welcome.
Thank you. Hi, everyone.
Doing well, thank you.
So, I'm here for Glorious Power Church. We are interested to use the pavilion for various days in July and, so 2 days in July, Saturday, July 2nd and the 9th. August 13th, September 3rd and 17th, and the 24th.
Oh,
October 1st, 15th, and the 22nd, from 12 to 4. We're going to be out there doing gospel outreach and evangelism.
okay. In the dates in July, you're only requesting two
July
dates?
2nd,
23rd,
July
possible?
9th,
Mhm.
August 13th.
Okay, so you, what was the
Goes
other?
on 23rd.
So no,
The 23rd, no, yeah.
July
The 23rd, I see it's canceled.
Okay, all right,
Yes.
okay. Okay. Okay, and what exactly you're gonna be, I gave the link before.
So
What do
you're
you,
just preaching the gospel, and that's basically what we're doing.
okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And we've been doing that also this month of May.
6, 7, 8 events.
so 8 times, what, 170?
Okay. 8 times 170? 568. That's 1360? Is that what I get?
What is it? 1360?
1360, is that correct? Yeah, 1360.
1360, yeah.
There'd be a fee of that of $1,360, if I add correctly. Do you have any other questions for us?
No.
Okay.
But I did email about, there are so many bumblebees, and I got a response. I have to reach out to someone else.
To
So many
bumblebees?
Yes.
You mean Mother Nature's bumblebees?
Can we have?
So you want to do it?
No, no, you
Shannon,
might
Shannon,
have a...
do you have any
closer link.
anti-bee protocols in place?
Where, are they in the pavilion?
In the pavilion, so they're like getting under the roof.
Okay, I'll
Like
take care of that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shannon.
I'll make a motion to approve the dates and time requested for a fee of 1360.
You have a second?
I'll second.
Okay. Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set.
Thank you.
And good luck with the bees. Sometimes they're a sign of good luck.
Except when they ding you.
Except when they get to
Unless you're allergic to them and you die, but other than that, it's fine.
Yeah.
Isabella Montoya, please. Isabella Montoya.
She had a finna die.
David
What else
Smith.
will be on a Wednesday night?
Lowhigh ROTC, Junior ROTC.
So this one didn't show up either. No show.
Andrew Siafa. Andrew Siafa.
Well, hi guy didn't show up
Welcome.
either.
Hi.
How are you?
Good evening, good, how are you guys?
I'm doing well. Doing well.
I was like to get a permit for the Shed Park Pavilion on August 13th.
Okay.
From 4 to 8 for my sister's graduation.
Okay. And what are you gonna, what,
It's just a graduation cookout. We're gonna use charcoal grill.
okay,
We just
okay, all right. You're gonna be having the charcoal, they just notify the fire department, which is right around the corner, so they know what you're doing.
We'll do
Nathan, do we have a thing to put the charcoal in yet out there? We do now?
Yes, we have an ash barrel up there now.
All right, great, fantastic. So there is a place to dispose of that. Anything else?
Oh.
All right.
Shannon, this will be back-to-back with the church group that just left, so I don't know if you want there to be a space in between for cleanup or anything.
So they're on till 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just have the same custodian there, so we'll just have to do a quick turnaround.
So they'll be all set for 4?
Yeah.
All right.
What time do you plan on actually starting the party? Is it right at 4?
No,
Okay.
4:35.
Yeah, all right. So
Oh, okay.
you
All
probably
right.
Shows up on time.
Yeah.
So you had just heard there is that church group?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right before you.
All right.
All right. I think they'll be fine. I'll make a motion to approve the date and time requested for fee of 170.
I'll second.
Further discussion?
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set. Good luck.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
You too.
Same to you.
It's a pretty public place.
Somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
Because that roof when it was a city roof.
Okay.
Oh, really? We have to get those.
Construction project, we'll defer till later. Okay.
Well, that's not gonna be-
Christopher Domenico, please. Christopher Domenico?
Hi.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you. So I'm here to talk about developing handball in Lowell. Basically, we've been working with YMCA and other community members to develop handball in the city. There's an existing wall in North Pond as an example of what a handball court is. Just to give you some perspective on handball, and maybe some of you are not familiar with the game at all, but there's actually 2,000 courts in New York City, and between the parks and the schools.
2,000?
2,000.
Wow.
And it really started in the 1930s with immigrants and needing a space that would provide an area for recreation and to minimize crime. And that was the idea, safe spaces to minimize crime and provide immigrants with a place to,
Keep them occupied.
And so we've had, as you know, this whole town is full of immigrants, and my grandfathers and both sides came from one Italy and the other Ireland, so I'm kind of like a hybrid. That we have quite a population here, spreading out, between European and Asian, Cambodian, etc. But in the perspective of handball, is quite a avid community here, still in their 80s. These guys are still playing, 60, 70, 80-year-old guys that started out in the original Y, YMCA, still playing, and are supporting.
Mr. Rudy is still playing?
I saw him in the North Common. You said you lived there, right?
Yeah, well, my history with that is I belong to the CBA. I used to belong to the board there. And when they were transferring the North Common, they were building the school there.
Yeah.
And I was in charge of the sports facilities, and that's why when you look at the basketball courts, we were supposed to get 2 courts, they only gave us 1.
Okay.
And then when you look at them now, we did get a second one, they had to squeeze it in. So when you look from Fletcher Street, but there was a big petition, a good big crowd, they showed up wanting the handball.
Yeah.
And if you notice, that's all concrete.
Yes.
It's a concrete wall, and it was actually dedicated to a young man who showed up, that night and filed a
Did you
petition.
do that, Walt?
What's that?
Did you do that?
I helped make sure that the handball court was put in as a replacement when they took all our recreational facilities out by building the schools.
So if you go down to that court every day.
Very busy.
4 and 6, you'll
Yeah.
see handball players playing.
Okay.
And Shannon has been helping us refurbish that area and to make it better. We moved the fence, cleaned the walls up,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Very popular.
Yeah, and we're looking now to do some work in Shed Park.
Over in
There's
Shed Park.
There's a back court used for tennis.
Okay.
And we can grow that area and make it a handball court, and it won't minimize it from tennis. They can still use the same facility for tennis, so nothing will change, but we'll be able to use it for handball, basically.
That's great, multi-function.
Yeah.
So, we've got support in the community. We just ran a tournament at the YMCA,
Okay.
and we're running kids programs there. We're taking the kids out of the daycare facility around 4 o'clock. They're coming over to the gym, and we're using one wall we just built there recently. And so the idea is to have like a youth theater program, core of it in the YMCA, but then possibly engaging the high school kids, because a lot of the high school kids play in the Y as well. So And it is a college sport. They play handball in college, so you can matriculate to a college and play handball. So,
Wow.
So, and as I said, I've been working with Shannon on this. This is a handball, if you've never seen one, okay? And it bounces. And the game is you hit the wall and you hit the ball, and that's it. It doesn't take much more than that.
No.
So, you know, and it's a little bit different than the soccer moms driving the kids to the soccer field. It ends up being pretty much a kid's thing. You know what I mean? They get the ball, they get the wall, and that's it. You keep them out of trouble.
I used to play growing up, he was in the backside of a school.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
for the handball court.
And get rid of the adults.
Many places.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, no more parents, you know? They don't want to see us.
Okay. No, I think that's great.
Yeah.
So Shannon, you're on board with all of this? And there is, the space that he's talking about is easily
The
convertible?
space would be perfect for it, yes.
Okay.
Mr.
All right.
Chairman?
Yes,
Yes, quick.
Mr. Rudy.
Are we gonna have to set up some times that he knows he's going to be there so we can reserve that for him? So other people who might want to hit it and use it for tennis cannot use it because he's reserving it to use it for his use? Is that,
Well, I knew we gotta build it first, correct?
Oh, it's there.
The
Structure is
Structure's
there.
there.
Utilize it. Right.
Yeah, it's gonna go up.
And you're gonna have set times that you would like to use it. Yeah, very good point.
Okay, well, I don't know the usage of it for tennis, but I've never seen anybody hit a tennis ball against that
Okay.
ball.
but the whole thing is when we issue a permit, it's exclusively for you. If you don't have a permit, then you'll be, if someone's already using it for whatever, then you would have a hard time making an argument that I'm supposed to be using it, not them, because they're not using it for whatever. But it puts the board in a particular space because you came here before us, but you didn't give us actual times and dates that you want to reserve that facility.
Also,
So you think
he
reservation
needs
would
permission
be
from us.
important?
They need to establish this there.
Right.
And then like any other court or field in the city,
Right.
people can use it when somebody else doesn't have it.
Right.
Exactly.
Now, if he wants to run a tournament,
That's
then he
different.
would get a permit for that specific time. But any other time during the day, people can go use a tennis court, they can go use a basketball
Right.
court. It's on certain times and hours that if he wanted to run a tournament, they'd come before us.
Right.
But to get this thing started, they need our permission to convert it.
Okay. Got it.
And that's why,
Okay.
that's why I believe you are here.
Right, and the other, just to your point, there's no reservations for the one wall court down in North Common. People can use that for tennis if they want.
Right.
It's just come as you will and use it as you want to. I could see if you run a tournament, you're gonna be
Right.
keeping it for some period of time, then you may want to have a reservation or a permit, and that would be fine, you know.
Oh, yeah.
that's okay.
You'd have- Does that answer your question, Mr.?
Yes, it does.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else you need from us?
No, thank you very much.
All right,
I'm
just
saying,
basically
I'll be
awareness
back.
to us to move forward.
Awesome.
Okay, so you want us to make a motion to have Shannon go forward with developing this?
Make a motion,
All right.
Shannon, do some
Shannon, you
work.
have any questions or concerns?
No, I've been working with Chris and his team for a while now, and
Okay.
I think it's a great idea.
Right? Awesome. Attaboy.
You need a second?
I have to get,
I'll second.
we have a second. All right, further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you very much,
Thank you
sir.
very much.
All right. Brings back some memories. Wow.
Yeah.
It's playing the back of the old Maury School. Okay. Nyla Ojeda, please. Nyla Ojeda? Yes, welcome.
So I want to use the pavilion to do a graduation/new business celebration on June 19th, 1 to 5.
Okay.
And there's going to be food, but we're not cooking anything.
Okay. All right. And what did you say the reason was again? I didn't quite hear you.
It's a graduation/new business celebration.
Oh, okay. What kind of business?
I just graduated from esthetician school, so I'm opening a little spa.
Okay. Fantastic.
Congratulations.
Good luck.
Congrats.
Good luck. All right. And we have the usual fee for that, maybe $170. Do you have any other questions for us?
No, thank you.
I'll make a motion to approve the date and time requested for a fee of $170.
I'll second.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all
Thank you.
set. Good luck.
Thank you.
David Porter? David Porter? Summer Soccer League.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We run a summer soccer league for, not affiliated with the high school, but it is mainly made up of the boys soccer team, we're looking to use Colley Stadium this year for our games. There's 10 dates that I was requesting, and I was also asking for the fee to be waived. We weren't there late last year to use the lights. I think we were mainly done by 8 o'clock, 8:15 for our
Okay.
games. Just asked for the 5-hour block to be put in.
Okay. Is this on the agenda last month?
This was on for different dates last month. I think these ones are Mondays and Wednesdays. Last month she came Tuesday, Thursday.
Here was here for.
Excuse me,
practice dates. I'm
I
sorry.
did not hear.
So last month they got Tuesdays and Thursdays over the same months, and he's looking for the Mondays and Wednesdays.
Oh. Same group?
It's my understanding he was here last time for the practice dates, yes. And these are for the games.
So we have the same group of boys?
Yes, yes,
All right.
correct.
So now you're basically looking at for the whole week? The same organization basically is looking for, I just, okay.
It's basically like the Northeast League for
So,
baseball.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah,
It's like
why
the
not?
Northeast League for
It's the
soccer.
same
Soccer and stuff.
Yeah.
And they'd originally looked for weekend days, but there was a permit
Have you
fee
spoke with the
associated.
athletic director?
Concerning this?
Yes.
No.
Okay, the other group had,
Okay.
all right, and they came to us with a recommendation from the athletic director. All right, so,
Last year I didn't speak to the athletic director
Okay.
either. I just
I'm just,
came before the board.
if the groups are so much intertwined because they're the same kids, why we have two separate requests, and one group went through this procedure and the other group didn't, it just has me a little bit confused. Okay, whether that's me, you don't have to comment on that. So I don't know. Ryan? Your thoughts?
No, I think if, as long as it's the same organization we're talking about, and the athletic director runs Lowell High School, these are technically not affiliated, you know, obviously it's under mostly the same kids.
Right.
But because the MIA doesn't prevent you from engaging in sports activities after the school is out.
Right.
So getting these kids together, getting coached by a non-Lowell High coach, like Northeast League.
Right.
Captain's practices.
Right.
is what
Exactly.
we used to
Right.
call it,
Yeah.
Right.
way
So-
back when.
Yeah.
We just call it Northeast League Soccer.
Right.
First-
I think that would make it easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, David, just communicate with the other group. Why your fraction has me concerned, that's all.
Because I think from my knowledge, he got other people involved in the city, and I don't know much about it because I was told he was requesting months of dates initially. And I was told that the fee was involved and it got too much, and then they kind of scaled it back. And I didn't know he was coming to do this because
Okay.
I just basically do games and the financial piece of it, and he runs the coaches
Yeah.
of the team.
I think they had originally looked for some weekend games, and that
They originally booked every single night from June 30th until the end of August.
Right.
When Lowell High starts back up, 7 days a week except for 3 Saturdays.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was,
Weekends we
then they
don't
cut
have
it back to
custodians,
half of
right?
it, and now you're coming in and asking for the other half, so it's kind of basically going back to the original request.
with the exception of weekends.
The exception
The
of
ones that
weekends
would
we
carry
follow.
fees.
It's not a problem with you, it's just the way the thing was presented to us, and as it unfolds, I think you can see what it is, Dave. So,
Quick question, Mr. Chairman. So Shannon, you'll have someone there for
These
those
are the weekdays, yes.
those dates and times. Okay. I'll make a motion to approve the dates and time requested with no fee.
No second.
and my suggestion to you is talk to David, Mr. Lozinski, the other people. He had spoke to me personally on the other group, and if I'd have known that, I would have told you guys to get together and come as one group, and would have given you everything that you wanted, so you wouldn't create this situation where you're sitting there going, what's going on? That's all.
I agree also.
People just like to spend time with us, John. It's okay.
Yeah, they like us, okay. What else you need, Dave?
That's it, thank you.
Mr. Chairman, just one quick question.
Yes.
Now, all these dates, David, that you've sent to us, these are all weekdays, correct?
They're all Mondays and Wednesdays.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
correct.
all right. Because we said no fee, we just wanted to make sure. that they-
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. We have a motion, we have a second. Further discussion? None? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set.
Thank you very much.
All
Have
right.
a good night.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. Lozinski, you called me specifically, if you remember last meeting.
For the other ones?
Yeah, for the other ones, and talked to it. Right. He told me what they were about. I mean, I don't know what it's about.
Exactly.
Right.
You soccer people.
Right. Yeah. Everybody has their niche. I'm not involved in it anymore. Okay. Aditya Jayan, please. Aditya Jayan. Okay. Patrick Doherty.
My name is Anand, so I'm representing Patrick. So requesting permission to host a graduation party.
Okay.
July 3rd.
Okay.
So we're going to bring in food.
All right.
So,
All right. You've heard everybody else with their request and responses. It's 11 to 3. Is your request? Okay. Graduation from when?
Chelmsford High.
Chelmsford High. Okay. All right. Anyone have any questions or concerns?
I'll make a motion to approve the date and time requested for a fee of $170.
I'll second.
We have a second. Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Good luck, sir. And congratulations.
Congratulations.
Genesis Rodriguez, please. First birthday party. Why are you always at the end of the list, Joe?
He just loves spending time with us.
Just, I know.
Recurring
I know.
theme here, you know?
He kept looking at it, it's gotta come up soon. Okay. Ambrose Taylor, please. Ambrose Taylor? No. Okay. Angel Reyes? Okay.
Very patient.
Good evening, Board. Good evening.
Good
My name is
evening.
Ruth. I'm representing Angel Reyes, and we're requesting for August.
All right.
5 dates, Wednesday the 3rd, Saturday the 6th, the 8th, the 17th, and the 29th, for church preaching the gospel purposes.
Okay, so we got the North Common for,
For green space.
okay, for 2 dates, and then we have the South Common for 1, 2, 3 more dates. Just, right. So we have 5 dates, and a fee of $25, so it'll be $125. 6 to 8, and then the other 6 to 8, 2 to 4, 2 to 4? Okay. Do you need anything else from us? Oh, that's easy.
Excuse me, John.
I do have a question. actually, yeah.
There's going to be an issue. Where on the South Common would you be planning doing this?
It's being renovated.
Good question.
Oh.
Because there's a
We don't
renovation.
need any electric.
No.
We're gonna buy it
Yeah,
out
the
of the
park is
electric
being
fund, is that what
renovated.
you're asking?
No, because we're going to start doing the field over, the main field inside the track, that whole area. There'll be construction going on starting July 1st.
July 1st, July 1st, there should be no fixed.
It will probably not be the best space for you to use while it's under construction.
Won't be the best space?
Yeah, because unless you're, I guess you're going up on that hill, I guess.
Where the
Because-
basketball court is,
Yeah,
But
because,
there's space up by the playground, the basketball court, over on the hill near Thorndike. That space will not be touched during this initial
Okay.
process.
So the main field, the track area and everything will be under
Over
renovations.
near the pools
at
and
that
that
time.
stuff.
Yeah.
How many people do you expect? I mean, I know it's difficult to judge.
I don't know, not much, I don't think. Well, it's church.
Right, that's why I said it's difficult.
Yeah, yeah.
Depends on the weather.
25 maybe?
All right.
Should have plenty of room up there with the basketball court if they.
Is there a way they could meet somebody out there, Shannon, that we could show them the area that they could
Just to
say
see if
this
it'd be-
might be a good place to set up?
Yeah, I'd be more than happy to meet with you.
Okay. Is that agreeable to you, ladies?
And especially come August, we'll see what stage of
Right,
construction.
what's
we're in.
available, okay. All right, so they should contact you directly?
Yeah, they can email me.
All right.
So
we usually don't charge a fee for that. so.
we give them
Pardon?
we give them initial approval on this, but if they want to come back because they say it's not.
Right,
That
yeah,
they
we
can
can-
come back
we
on
can
another
adjust that, right.
another date, or maybe use another date, the North Common.
And a lot of times, usually with the church things and things, we don't usually.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right,
we never
right, so
charge for no
probably
show on the
we're gonna
stage,
waive it.
especially if they're just
Right.
not even using the
Yeah,
athletic
no,
field.
right.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve the dates and time requested for no fee.
Second.
Okay. We have a second, okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries, you're all set. Just follow up with Shannon, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Good night, ladies. Okay. All right, Julio Colazo. Joe. Good evening, what do we got?
Request Shed Park, November 20th for a bicycle race.
Okay,
Done it many years. We use the track, we use the pavilion.
Yeah.
Those are all the green space throughout the Shed Park.
okay. How many years you been doing it now?
I think it's 18.
18, wow. You've had some good weather and some lousy weather.
What time of the
It is
month?
rain or snow or
Yes,
shine.
yeah, I know.
We have a landscaper that maintains the park afterwards.
Okay.
Last year, came in before that.
All right.
With his equipment and guys as needed.
No, we've never had a problem with your event, so, that I'm aware of.
I think they're great.
Yeah, all right, good. Okay. All right, we've all- The track, the pavilion.
And we'll be using the power from the pavilion.
All right.
And the toilets underneath.
Okay. All right. We want to combine the two of them into one fee?
Yeah.
All right.
It's already, the math's already done for us.
Yeah,
I'll make a motion to approve the dates and time requested for a total fee of $465.
that would be both.
I have a question about the restriction on
Yeah,
food
total
trucks.
A and B.
Or
Yeah,
food.
but I said we combine the two of them. Are we gonna charge for the track? Is Mike, we knocked that out.
Oh,
That was my concern.
are we gonna knock out the
Train
track?
is to start on
We
the
usually-
track and
we
then
usually-
transition
we
to
usually
the
charge for the
field.
whole thing.
Okay,
Paths
all right.
throughout the park.
465, okay?
Joe had a question. Joe,
Yeah, I
can
have
you
a
repeat?
question about the restriction on food trucks. Is that a Board of Parks thing? Is that a city ordinance thing? Is that
That's a city,
the city thing?
yes.
It technically can't be on the green space.
No, I've always wanted food trucks there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I've never been able to get the food trucks.
when they come in the front of Shed Park,
Or like in the parking lot,
the
or
parking
on
lot
the
area,
asphalt or
yeah.
whatever.
they,
Is that a yes?
I can't officially give you that kind of permission. Yeah, they can park on the
you know
street.
what?
They're supposed to be parked on the street. We had to kick an ice cream truck out one year because even though they had a permit.
Yeah,
You can't park on Rogers Street.
Right, yeah.
And then you really can't park on Boylston Street.
I know,
And
it's
you'll
tough.
only-
Oh, I know, we had someone who got a permit to do it in the park one summer and then the city council had it pulled. So,
Yeah, so I just didn't know
Yeah.
where is this?
Oh, yeah,
this
I remember.
roadblock?
I remember that situation.
It's a city ordinance?
And she-
Well,
I
it
think
was
she
a-
abused the situation.
Is that a city council? Is that a city ordinance?
It was a ice cream truck incident,
Yeah,
so,
All right, I'll
No.
look elsewhere.
yeah, so they technically can't be on park property as a food truck.
Very aware.
Okay.
you know.
Besides
can,
that, everything else is great.
Yeah, no, and I know your organization, there wouldn't be any issues, so.
We try and take care of the park afterwards.
No, you do great.
It's about 500 people with some volunteers and some
Yeah.
spectators.
Where can we put them?
But the food trucks,
I'm just trying to think,
that side road, going up to the cemetery, no?
whether, yeah, I'm just looking.
On the backside.
I'll work it out.
Yeah, and we're
What's it
gonna
called?
check into it too, Joe, to
Yeah.
figure if there's something, so, maybe at our next meeting, just, seems you have no problem sitting here, so. Come back, we'll see
I
what we,
wasn't sure if I wanted to go in May or June. and,
yeah,
you know what,
no, we'll
I'll
see
get
what
it
we,
out of the way.
we'll see what we can do to help you out. I mean, you've been doing it for so long, it seems, the issue before was created because the woman had the thing, abused it and started doing it, so she got a thing pulled. And I'm not sure whether the whole thing got changed because of it, or that was just a repercussion for that period of time. So, I'm still not 100% sure where it happened. Somewhere along those lines, Pete, right?
We'll have a copy.
Pardon?
We'll review the notes in a little bit.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so the 465, we had a motion, and we
Yep.
have a second. Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set, Joe.
Thanks, Amy.
Good luck, Joe.
Good night. Okay. Who do we have here? Devin Goldberg?
Hi.
Hi. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for allowing me to speak tonight. I'm here, I work at the Greater Lowell Health Alliance, but I'm here on behalf of the Lowell Healing Community Studies Coalition, which aims to reduce opioid overdose incidence by 40%. We're focused on evidence-based practices, one of which being overdose education and naloxone distribution.
Okay.
So naloxone or Narcan is a spray that can reverse an opioid overdose in the brain, restoring consciousness, breathing, and preventing permanent injury. It has no adverse effects if given to someone who does not need it. So the intervention I'm proposing would be installing Nalox boxes in public locations, which is very similar to an AED, used for heart attacks to increase the public's access to life-saving support. Nalox boxes will also have instructions directed bystanders to call EMS, as well as explaining how to use Narcan and administer rescue breaths with the provided CPR masks. So locally in 2020 to 21, 30% of opioid overdose related calls that Trinity EMS responded to in Lowell involved a bystander administering naloxone before the arrival of EMS. This is a testament not only to the value of having naloxone readily available for bystanders to use, but also that bystander administration of naloxone does not reduce the incident of calling 911 after administration. So other communities in the Commonwealth have already implemented this initiative, including Cambridge, Bridgewater, Shirley, and Townsend, and 6 partners locally have expressed interest in the intervention, including Lowell Housing Authority, who wants to install 9 Nalox boxes in their properties, Middlesex Community College, and Coalition for a Better Anchor. We have overdose heat maps, so it basically just shows the density of incidences of overdoses, so we can identify a few potential locations where we could place them. And yeah, if you would like to be a part of an effective initiative to reduce overdose deaths in the city, I think this could be a great part of the solution. Thank you.
No, it's definitely something that is needed in the availability, and like you said, in other towns that are there, you know, the policing it and keeping their, you're gonna have your hands full like that.
That's a great point, though. Lowell House Addiction Treatment and Recovery Inc., as well as the GLHA, will be monitoring these, so we'll just stop by, make sure to restock them when needed.
Okay. Yeah, well, my concern will be the access. I mean, with all the addicts and stuff, when you go downtown Lowland, you can see them there, whether they would be, you know, breaking into these locations and then taking the product and then just selling it. Would create a police issue then, I think, so.
Is there any kind of like electronic monitoring on these devices to know if when they're opened, when something gets taken out to alert you?
Yeah, there is an alarm on some of the models. We ordered the model that did not have that. Naloxone is something that you can get at a pharmacy, but in terms of like the box itself, it's plexiglass. It has a Velcro latch as well, and they're, it's great to have if people need it. So I would hope that people aren't selling it, but it's an important safety measure.
Desperate people do desperate things.
Mr. Chairman?
People that might be needing it. Yes, Mr.
Did you finish? No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead. By all means.
Is this something that we need, maybe some type of okay from the law department, referral from the law department on whether or not this can be put on city property?
Yeah, that was another thing I was
Just a liability or any type of thing. I think it's a great idea, but I don't know if we're the proper body to say, yes, we can or can't.
Oh, I agree with you wholeheartedly on that. Where are they gonna go, how they're gonna go, how they're gonna be.
Well, I think they're needed.
Police
I agree with the theory 100%. I agree with your theory. It's just a matter of legalities on whether or not these, because you don't have any existing right now on city property, correct?
No.
Right? I don't know if it needs someone higher than us to tell us.
Whether we allow
I believe you guys were approved by the Board of Health at their last meeting, and they plan to go to the City Council as well, correct?
I think that
That's what Lisa Golden had mentioned to me, that they are going to go to the City Council as well. So the city solicitor is always at those meetings, and I'm sure that they will refer to some kind of subcommittee at that point. So this was just the next stepping stone along the way to try to get this kind of finalized.
Yeah, no, I totally understand, like I said.
So we can give it a-
There are other steps that have to go, where they're gonna be.
Can we give
how
our-
they're gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah,
liquidated, who's gonna
right.
monitor
Yeah, we
this.
can, like, give our blessing
You
and
know,
send it to them.
more than just us involved in that.
Absolutely, yeah. just-
And you said they were in the other towns. What has been the response in, like you said, I can understand Cambridge and I think you said Brockton and everything. But then would you say Groton and Shirley? I mean, that's.
Shirley and Townsend.
That surprised me a bit. But then
Yes.
thinking of the people that live there in a way with the high affluent people with the access, and it doesn't surprise me when I think about it further. So how did all those places go? And
Well,
what
so-
process did they go?
Yeah, so Shirley and Townsend are actually a part of the study, in the study that I'm on. So they did it through their Restoration Recovery. It's a small nonprofit, and they implemented them into like the Lowell housing, their housing authorities as well.
Okay.
So they had it through Shirley first, and then I believe Townsend. Places like Cambridge are not necessarily involved in the Healing Community Study, so I'm not aware of their entire process, but I know that they have them in the public library there.
Oh, okay.
It's just a nice resource.
Yeah, the question is, what space, where would they be placed? You know?
So, yeah, we were hoping the parks.
Okay. Anyone else have questions or concerns?
Do you know which parks? Do you have them mapped out already?
So I have like 2 suggestions, possibly Riverfront Park and then South Common, but we have 15 available Naloxone boxes, and if there are any other parks that you think would be very effective or are interested, we're absolutely happy to install others.
Shannon, concerns on this?
Like I said, I think if it goes through city council and gets blessing from them,
Right.
I have no concerns. Now, when you mean Riverfront Park, which park are you talking about?
The one over in Centerville?
Oh, the walkway?
Yes.
Okay, down by the road.
All right.
I mean, I've seen firsthand an actual overdose at South Common, and somebody's friend of that person, I think they ran up and gave him some Narcan and brought him back.
Yeah.
So South Common definitely would be warranted if we get approval.
Oh, yeah, and there's no doubt that it is warranted in the city. Not a question in my mind, you know. Like I said, if the city council is gonna take it on and they can control everything, then, you know, it's just us to help along the way, the way I look at it.
All right, well, I'll make a motion to approve the idea. I think it's great, and deferring to the city council and law department for final approval.
I'll second.
Further discussion? Okay, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
All opposed? Motion carries, we're all set, we'll forward it up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your
Thank
work,
you.
okay?
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Okay,
We have one young gentleman still.
yes, who do we have here, please, sir?
Oh,
He's on 2 parks.
Yeah.
I came out with the,
Oh, okay.
he's item 7 and then one other one.
Down there a couple of times.
20 and 24.
I booked a couple of days, but I saw that it would be too late for me to organize everything. So just because I booked South Common twice, I think. And then, but the one I really wanted was Regetta, the one on the Boulevard, the festival. Because I've done the organization has done the couple events for the last 6 years.
Okay.
July 4th weekend.
Okay.
But this time I want to try something new during June and also July 4th weekend also. Continue doing it.
All right.
So he's
Our
changing his
numbers.
dates.
What was the other number?
27, yeah, 7 and 24.
24 is the one we're working on now? Okay.
Well, he's got Regatta Field on both requests, and then he also has Third Park and South Common.
Right. Okay.
So your first request, we have Sunday, July 2nd at the Regatta Field at the Boulevard, and then the Shed Park picnic area in May.
But yeah, like those ones I wanted to cancel, but I didn't see how I could cancel on the web.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we can cancel
All right,
that.
so A and B you do know.
And then you said South Common cancel as well?
Yeah.
All right, so all the number 7.
The 18th of June. I think I did that one.
Yeah, so you had South Common, so you had Shed Park picnic area May 29th and South Common May 28th. So cancel both of those? Okay.
Cancel that whole thing.
So the date you want is July 2nd?
June 8th.
Oh, June 18th. Okay. Oh, all right, I'm sorry. All right, so 7th.
July
Yeah,
2nd.
okay.
Number 24.
So you want June 18th and July 2nd. All right, so you want A on 7th and 24th.
Okay, A on 7. Okay, all right.
So we'll do them separate since they're separate items.
Yeah, so later, I apologize for that.
So A, Regatta Field.
So Regatta Field,
And the-
Sunday, July 2nd, from 2 to 8.
What was the date that you wanted, to make sure?
It's A on number 7.
June 16th
June.
at the festival
It's this one.
field.
He wants this one.
Yeah, that's
On 7th.
24, right?
He wants July 2nd.
Okay,
And then
he
he
wants-
wants,
June
and then he
18th. I
wants.
keep saying June 16th.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're-
He
so
wants
you're
this one.
confusing us.
Yeah, there's
So-
two different.
July 2nd, right?
So July 2nd's a
July
date.
2nd.
It's A.
And,
All right, so-
and then June 18th.
All right, let's deal with them one at a time.
Okay, so number 7, we're doing.
Yeah, so number 7.
July 2nd,
July 2nd.
where do you want?
The Regatta and Field
Regatta Field.
Festival Field.
The Regatta Festival Field.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's July 2nd.
We have
And
you
the
down
time,
from 2 to 8.
2 to 8.
Okay.
Okay,
As a fee of $75.
Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
I'll make a motion to approve the date and time requested Sunday, July 2nd, from 2 to 8 p.m., fee of $75.
I'll second that.
Second. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set on that one.
Also, June 18th.
Yeah,
so-
we're getting to it.
Oh,
Slow down.
Yeah. Yeah, so you were in 2 different
Oh, yeah,
items.
different things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a Saturday?
Okay, that was number 24.
Whatever day it is. That's it.
Saturday, June 18th. You want Festival Field again? Okay, from 4 to 10?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And you're having a picnic?
Yeah.
What kind of a picnic?
It's just a picnic. We're trying to do a picnic because there's the new the type of events people are doing, but people don't want to pay for it. So we want to do it for free for people, kids, and everybody else. And then just have a bouncing castle and a couple of food and stuff like that.
So who's sponsoring the picnic?
We're sponsoring it.
In which organization is
It's CQ Entertainment Group.
I'm sorry?
CQ Entertainment Group.
CQ
We do,
Ent-
yeah, we do clubs, events, so that's putting back.
that? Okay, all right,
to our patrons.
Nice.
all right, that sounds good.
I believe they've come before to get permits, correct? Yeah, they came a couple months ago.
Yeah, they come.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. A lot of times things change. That's all. Okay, anyone else have questions or concerns?
I'll make a motion to approve this date and time requested for a fee of $75.
I'll second.
Okay, all right. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You're all set, sir.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Same to you. Okay, now we have to get back to, what didn't we get to, Haley?
You're rigid?
43, is this the only one?
31 also.
Good.
31, we got to talk about South Common. We have 31, we have to talk about South Common.
Yeah.
Then we have Gil Rigid.
Gil didn't show up.
Oh, he didn't show up.
No, he wasn't here. We got Gil Vision's
No, Gil
fee.
didn't show up.
It says we have to discuss his fee. Didn't we already set that?
Yeah, I don't remember what it
Bill Richards.
is. Yeah. All right, Tommy was gonna look into that. All right, so let's do item 31. Okay, this is in your purview, isn't it, sir, Mr. Shannon?
Sir, Mr. Shannon. South Common.
Construction project.
What's going on?
What do we got?
So I was just made aware, what was that, Peter, just a couple of weeks ago?
Day after the last meeting.
All right, so a month ago, that project, because of the grant, the state grant, that it had to be fast-tracked.
Okay.
So I was expecting it to start in the fall, and we were just informed that it was gonna start July 1st.
Okay.
First
So-
day of the fiscal year.
So that's gonna affect several permits that have already been issued prior to that knowledge.
That whole thing that we went through for the
Happens,
Afghan
yeah.
Cricket League.
Oh.
Is that all
Cricket, the Robert Mitchell Festival. And the Ecumenical Tracks.
Ah.
Yeah, they sent us a nice thank you letter. Now we gotta. I'll let you retract that, Mr. Chairman.
Ah, jeepers, that rubs. Thanks.
We should send it to them as soon as possible, just so they can be proactive and look for another field.
I know, that's too bad, because they were nice.
And they were the ones that couldn't get over to Hovey because of their community didn't have transportation to get over there. So that's why they used South Common instead of using the Hovey field. It's already set up for cricket.
Or regatta, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what else they could use. It's
And I believe Robert Mitchell's group already paid for their permit fee. So if we can't find him a place, we'll have to talk about a credit.
Okay.
And then Ecumenical Track, I don't know, Shannon, if there's another track location that they can be moved to either.
Yeah.
They can go to another.
What's the,
shed, can't they? It's before the high school, or might be in conjunction with. The summer, that Olivera field doesn't really get used in the summer that often, so that might be something for cricket.
I don't know if it's big enough.
Small, it's a smaller baseball field.
The Bartlett field.
Bartlett field also.
Yeah.
The Bartlett Field is booked most of the time with Maria Claudio's group in
Yeah, they use
CBA.
the baseball field.
But they usually book out
Yeah,
most
but
of the area.
field there.
They sometimes use areas that aren't booked.
Do they have a permit for both?
You
Let's
can
call
call
it
them on that if
Rudy
you want.
Field, but
I'm not getting into that.
Yeah.
That's a can of worms.
What if? Yeah. What
I
if
know it's a can of worms, but I know that it's the job of this board to say, well, if you want to use something, we'll book you and we'll give you the approval. You come here and you present your dates for us. But if it's just an open field, then we've now got a dilemma where we got to already approved. Some people use the field and we got to move them somewhere. Some people have to work with us that are running that group, the little bit commenting, and I was down there just recently on Saturday because I was doing some work down in that field house, but there was nobody using that field. It was wide open. So I think to say to someone, well, you can use it, but you don't need a permit, I think now with the dilemma, and I think really puts our
Yeah.
back against the wall.
Yeah, since we already approved them, and you know they have some restrictions geographically, like Shannon said, they have a field. So closest fields to South Common, I guess Olivera, North Common.
Yeah. I mean, just throw a couple of options
Yeah, I
at the
guess
group,
we
and
always
maybe
have
let them.
things, right. I mean, it's
I mean,
no
those-
fault of ours that all of a sudden the
Those two-
request can't be utilized, and we
Right.
cannot
Yeah.
throw other people off the field
Right.
because of that.
Right.
And
Yeah, those two fields there, Rudy fields. They don't. Maria has obviously the field in the back.
The Lily Field. She has the Lily Field. The Lily Field is the Clementi Field. That's the Lily Field. That's the fencing yard. The wide open fields, which is Rudy Field, and the other wide open field, that's wide open, and it's just as big as South Common. And it's plenty of parking back there.
I wonder if that would work for them.
we'd have to give them an option to have to look at it to do something.
Because when Maria puts a permit in, she doesn't put them into those fields. She just does the Clemente field.
Okay.
So it should be open,
All
like
right.
for them to use. I don't know if they can use it. I don't know
Right.
dimensions of
Have to
cricket.
ask them that.
Right. And then a lot of times they're not playing at home. Also,
Right.
my understanding it's a league that they play.
Yeah, they play
one
all-
time,
they play all
here,
over,
play
yeah.
there. So I mean, maybe it's
Citywide.
just a comedy. I don't know if Peter would call this group and saying because of construction going on there, we have to rearrange the approval we've given you, and here's the fields that are available. Are you interested? I don't know if that's the proper.
Who has to break the news to the Afghani group that they?
We have to, this board has to send them
Because
a
we
letter.
approved it.
We
We've
should,
gotta
we should
send
let
them
them. We
some
should let them, again. We should let them know
The
as
sooner the
soon,
better.
as soon as
Right.
possible because
Yeah.
they obviously have
And
plans.
Technically, that falls on me, I would assume. But it's the board, and that our hands are tied. We have no
Yeah.
choice.
Right. And rather than saying
And then
sorry,
all
I'd
we
rather
have
say
to do
sorry,
is to
but
try to
here's
provide them
something
some
for you.
options.
Yeah.
We'd have to probably know the dates that they're
And
requesting.
providing them with options, would they best go through you, Peter? For options, how would you like to handle that?
What I'll do is look at,
We'll look at what they have booked, because I think it's every Sunday, and then figure out which of the fields that are options for them, and then recommend those fields. I know they're every Sunday until pretty much November starts. They're pretty much through the rest of the year. So if it's only going to affect July, right? July and on?
I'm not sure the whole length of the project, Peter.
But it won't stop before July, will it?
No.
Okay,
No.
so at least we have a few more weeks to
Yeah.
try to find something for them.
Okay.
Right.
So we can put together a list of locations and then see what works. I just don't know. Now, I believe that we waived the fee for the group, so we don't have to worry about credits or anything like that either.
Okay.
All right, well, why don't we do that? If there's a way for us to look at the dates, see what's available on those dates, give them a couple of suggestions so
Yeah.
they can either go check them out, see if they'll work for them,
That's all we can do.
and then we'll go from there. I think that's probably our best bet. I don't think we have to make a motion.
Now, one of these, I know that Robert Mitchell's group is gonna be a tough one to find, because the weekend that they're doing their event at South Common, there's already something booked at Regatta Field. So I don't know where there's another place.
They use the smaller field, that Regatta?
I don't know. The permit typically is for all the fields out there at Regatta. We don't usually split it into multiple, because there's been conflicts in the past about who had the bigger field and who had the smaller, so we usually just permit it as one. But I don't know that it's the King Richard's Fair type event. He's out there on that Saturday of the Robert Mitchell weekend. So I don't know how big his event's gonna be versus how big Robert's is gonna be, so I don't know if one of them would fit on the smaller field or not.
I guess we could do the same with them, if there's other
Right.
fields available, what they're doing is a little bit different than cricket, so they could probably have more options, so.
Yeah, we'll have to give them the option of deciding what they would like to do. This is what we have available, and sorry, but
Right.
you guys are gonna have to decide what you want.
Are they redoing the whole field? Is it gonna be maybe
Whole
turf?
field, track, taking down trees along the pool, doing some other stuff further out, maybe making a small bike thing for the kids.
Okay.
That's the design right now.
Is this all state money, Shannon?
Yeah, just waiting for prices to come
Yeah.
in, see how far they can go. New irrigation.
You know, when you get that state money, they tell you when you gotta use it and how to
Exactly.
use it, and if you don't, you lose it.
Use it or lose it,
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, basically,
It's part of the
yeah.
ARPA grant money, so it's
Yeah.
different from a regular earmark, where we have more time
Mm.
to use that. This has to be used
Right.
by a certain date.
We're stuck.
And do we have anywhere for the Ecumenical Track program? I mean, the Ecumenical Track program, the Ecumenical League, they do a fall track program at South Common on the track there. So I don't know where they can go to.
You think you'll be
Given-
done by the fall?
I don't know. I would say probably not.
But what
Do you mean
exactly is
construction
the
projects
track
go
program
over?
doing?
They just literally run around.
They just use the
so
track.
they can-
Yeah, it's like a track and field program. It's just like a cross-country track, only it's just using the track. But there's not, I mean, at Shed Park, there's the track season for the high school right after school at that time of year, so there's not any space there. I don't know if there's another track somewhere.
Yeah.
There's no other track like that anywhere.
Not
I
in
think I
not in
think
a
of-
circle.
No.
No.
She,
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Just run around a couple city blocks.
Yeah, I mean, are they basically just looking for a place to run?
Yeah, they use the,
Or do they
Track,
need
yeah.
something that's symmetrical?
I mean, it's probably easier to measure 100 meters on a track.
Yeah. But- And they're gonna have to learn,
I wonder if they could, find a way to work in the days that the high schools are away from the track. That might be an easier way for them to do it. Otherwise, they'll have to make something
So
else
this
work.
is not starting up until actually September?
No,
The
this is
track,
starting
the ecumenical
July.
track? No, I know that the
But the Ecumenical League doesn't start till
ecumenical league
school.
doesn't start till September?
Yeah, I believe they start last week of August and go right through the month of October. Monday through Friday, I believe.
July and August, so-
As far as tracks, we're very limited on parks that have some type of track there, other than,
Correct,
Shed, Collie.
yeah.
that's it.
So maybe the track's done by then? So if you're just working on the field, the track's open, they could still use it.
if they're doing track first, field first.
We don't know.
I haven't said.
It may work out where it.
So we
what
should,
the Uterling isn't
we
gonna
should, we
affect
should
them
give
at
them,
all.
we should give them the heads up. Maybe it doesn't
Right,
affect you,
right.
but it might, so.
Right.
Right, that's
Start
all we can
planning
do.
for the worst. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
All right.
You know, if they have to run it on the fly to do it, then they're gonna
Yeah.
run it on the fly.
Yeah.
We have no choice. All right. So unfortunately, we have to get letters out to these 3 organizations that their schedule and requirements of granted are going to be effective.
Yep.
That, now, the question is, do we technically rescind those permits? From a legal point of view?
I guess technically.
So the dates are, Peter, as far as your knowledge, the dates do run after July for these 3 organizations?
Yeah, the Afghan community goes right through until November when the field closes, typically for the year. The track program is heavily September and October. I think it starts the end of August, but it's mostly that month. And then Robert Mitchell's event is the last weekend in August.
Last week in August?
Last weekend. Yeah, it's a 3-day festival, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I believe.
And again, it's hard for the Parks Department to know how, you know, the magnitude of work that's going to be done there and how long it's going to take them to do the work, right?
Contractor's been awarded the project
Okay,
yet, so.
okay, so it's a
we
good,
haven't sat
right,
down.
they'll
We don't
work
know.
right to, yeah, they'll work right to
So
the
we
fall.
should inform them of this situation first before canceling any of their permits. Just so if they get an email saying the permit's canceled, that'll obviously.
No, obviously, I mean, and I'm just thinking and trying to get that letter together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. But no, your point, good point, exactly.
All right.
We can't have an outstanding permit if they're not allowed to get on it.
Right.
And if some
That's
other
all.
sites that they may want to have, they come back to the board and say, well, look at this, other than work with Peter, they say, is this available on this weekend or this weekend
What's
if they're,
available, right.
yeah.
All right.
All right. Anything else?
Basically, I just want to say you're going to be severely impacted by this. Please contact the board, I mean, you guys, to try to work something out, you know?
All right.
Okay.
Item 43,
43.
Ryan Field. Ryan Field's scheduled to open.
Okay, what do we got? 43, board, Ryan Field.
So,
Can we move them over to Ryan Field?
Ryan Field, they finished the remediation out there. They planted hydro seed,
Okay.
but they never watered the hydro seed.
Ah,
So,
Isn't hydro Greek for water?
still needs to be consistently watered.
there still needs to be a lot of irrigation work done in there that they couldn't do before because the ground needed to be
Remediated?
remediated. So, a long time ago, we were hoping that they were gonna stay on this, water this, there'd be grass in place for June 1st, everything be hunky-dory, but that's not the case. So there's 3 large dirt patches in the outfield, a short little patch just behind second base in the outfield. We're going out this weekend, clean up the whole place, get everything cut. It will be playable, but it doesn't look good.
I don't think everyone's permitted this summer, did they? I think we said.
We canceled a couple permits in May,
Yeah.
just because this was running so far behind. They were issued, and we realized they weren't gonna be ready. So, what I'd like to do is probably, has anybody gone out further than August, Peter?
I'm not sure right now. When you want to go out and do the reseeding, we'll look at what the permits are affected. That's why I want to have the conversation. When are you looking at reseeding?
I'd like to probably start maybe the reseeding, the second weekend of September or October 1st, say, when it cools down and hopefully irrigation will be in by then, and at least if we can shut the field down at that point for the rest of the season, we can have grass for the following year.
Now, who normally use that? Is it low senior baseball?
Low Catholic.
Oh, low
uses
Catholic,
it.
yeah.
Over 30 years.
Over 30,
30,
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Field, some groups out there.
Is there a senior, low senior baseball
Which one's Ryan?
Oh, yeah.
league? Yeah, there is.
Yeah, we used it as sort of backup.
Okay.
You know, we mostly use Hadley, Shed,
Yeah.
Flaggies, Gage. But we used it as backup from time to time. Old Catholics JV was mostly their home field.
Okay.
And then you have the usually the 18-plus league.
The varsity
using
usually
it.
plays at the Hadley, right?
Yeah.
Little Catholic,
Yeah.
Right.
But it's one of the only senior league fields that has lights.
Hadley?
No, Ryan.
Oh, Ryan, okay, yes, that's right.
So that's why
right.
it was
Flaggies.
pretty bad. Flaggies, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So I live right behind it, so I get the lights in my eyes all
kind of a senior league field. It's a little small for a senior league field. So I can hit it out of there.
All right, what else we got?
Joe Vidget, 18, no?
No, he's not here, and Tom was going to be working on the fee for that, so without Tommy...
So do you want to carry that to next month?
Yes, please. Yeah, without Tommy being here, it's be difficult to talk, because I know he communicates with Gil back and forth.
So it looks like the last permit at Ryan Field is on September 17th. So if you want, we can close it after that.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Okay. All right. What else you need, Shannon?
I'm good.
All right.
We have a couple of things, so you're going to hold Gil.
Yeah, we're going to hold Gil.
Bill Martell gave us his dates. Most of them are in June, so he's not going to be able to come back to another meeting, and I don't know what he's going to be able to put in for.
Okay.
So I don't know how he wants to handle him, because he's supposed to have it posted and come to a meeting and get voted on. But he's looking for June 14th, 21st, 22nd, 29th, then, so the 29th, 30th, 6th, 12th, and 25th you come back for. But the 14th and 21st and 22nd would be prior to the meeting.
Now, he can still go in the system and input, is that correct?
He should be able to unless they're booked already. So the night of the meeting would be the 29th. So he could go in and input them if they're not booked already.
Okay.
But,
There are some that he can't because he wouldn't be able to vote on it.
right, so that's why I don't know how you want us to have him proceed. I mean, when he was here, he was talking about July dates.
Right.
But when he left us 4 dates, including the night of the next meeting or before, and then 4 dates after that.
In the past, we have tentatively approved things, waiting for the people that put their request in online.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Is everybody okay with that?
Yes. Yeah, obviously multiple
We've done it
users, used
before.
in years
Yeah.
and years, yeah.
So Lowell High has it for all the June dates. Lowell High has it every night in June till 10, so none of the June dates will be available.
Oh.
Who?
Is he affiliated with Bull High? Is that who's using it?
No, it's like that soccer group. It's a high school age baseball league, but not affiliated with the school because it's out of season, so he can't use it as a school event.
Yeah.
So all the June dates through June 30th are booked by the high school. That's why he couldn't book them probably.
All right.
July 6th is held for somebody else. July 12th would be open and July 25th would be open, so.
I know the June dates, Lazinski would allow him to play, because that's what he did with the other group.
Well, the only problem is that when it gets to a certain point, are they playing MIAAs out there at all? Because he won't know the MIAA schedule until, yeah.
It's gonna be at the Lasher.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, he could work, if he could work with Dave, then
Yeah,
on those June dates.
That's why I was surprised he hadn't talked with
That got
them.
nothing to do
Is
with
that
this.
ours?
They're so close related, they
What's that?
couldn't
That's
one
not
group
the
to the other. Totally
The Lasher?
befuddled me.
No.
And I think July 6th was one of the dates that he was here representing for Dan Graham.
Yeah.
So
There's a,
the only 2 additional dates he would need would be July 12th and 25th, which you could have him come back for.
since we're on camera, I'll leave my
Our
comments.
kids here thinks it's great, but yeah. Eric wants the little kids to play with.
He's watching right now. Hi, Eric.
I agree with him. I agree with him. I'm not using it.
Yeah,
Put
no,
the little kids
I-
on it. Put the little kids. I agree with it 100%.
I'd love
That
to.
inspires the kid more than playing on the field.
Mr. Lazinski.
I'd volunteer to coach the 14-15 team again. Are you calling him right now?
Honestly, I think it's.
Mr. Lazinski, how are you? I have what we do.
Do you want to put him on speaker?
Ready for 6 to 5 in the 6th.
We usually are not live. Well, we're live on another channel.
Okay, all right.
I think we're on, there's 2 different channels.
All right,
It's-
question for you.
Yeah.
Are you aware of a David Porter? Summer Soccer League. Last month, you talked to me about a group that was running the similar thing to captain's practices for Lowell High soccer. And they were requesting Tuesdays and Thursdays, okay? Now, this guy has the same group of kids, and he was requesting Mondays and Wednesdays. But he had no idea that the previous
Also, the thing is
group
like, Dave technically
was in
not
existence,
supposed to like be
which
involved in it,
totally
because
made no
it's
sense
the
to
whole
me.
thing is like, you can't have.
Anybody from high school.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So
Yeah.
I always thought.
Yeah, so like, you know.
Although Northeast is, Judge Cooner was my coach. I played
Yeah.
my
Now,
sophomore
this guy's
year.
too, this
Yeah,
guy's
Judge
too old to be
Cooner,
on the team.
Billy Maloney.
Squeeze
Huh?
Cooner. We call him Suicide Squeeze
Yeah,
Cooner.
oh yeah,
I-
yeah. Mark Burns.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all played. We won 2 years, 2 out of 3 years.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Wakefield used to be out
All
there. Right. Wakefield
Okay.
was a good team.
Because I know you gave up the dates for the other group, because you have them. And right now, without your official say,
What's that?
we're not gonna give them any
Yeah.
dates until you release
Last
them.
fight,
So
right?
why don't you
wow.
look into it and call me tomorrow, okay?
Yeah.
All right, that's all I needed to know?
A Sunday wins, somebody milestone wins out.
Yeah.
Yeah, my buddies played Lowell High. They played for Cooner too. That was
Good
the
guy.
90s.
I
Yeah.
liked him. I liked him. I thought he was a great coach.
No, wait a minute, hold on one second. MIAA wants to use our softball field, Shannon? I'm talking with Dave right now. Yeah, they want to use Martin. When do you have a date? 14th and 15th.
Tell them to email me.
All right, email Shannon on that, please,
Next
sir.
meeting is the 29th.
Okay, good. All right, I just want, we're finishing up our Board of Parks meetings, so that's why I just wanted to.
Actually doing it right now.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you. All right, buddy. Yeah, have a good one. Bye. He's gonna check with Mr. Porter. And he's, this phone showing. He said it's interesting, he knows that Porter's kid's on the team,
Yeah.
because he saw the name.
There you go.
Why the two of them didn't coordinate is beyond me.
Oh, boy.
All right. Okay, so you're aware of that, Shannon, and the dates, and Peter, you're aware of that, so, all right, get that done. Anything else?
Yep,
Time to go home.
so I gave you an email from Matt Lasher.
All right, what's Matty want?
He came a few months ago.
Yeah.
To discuss trying to have the adult group pushed later and have him be able to use the field until his games are over for some double headers. He said he was going to give us the dates. I just got the dates today, or yesterday.
All right.
I guess the first one was this past Saturday. It ended up not being a conflict because they were finishing up as the other group was getting there anyway.
Okay.
So the rest of these dates he's given me so far, there's only one of them that's a conflict, May 31st. Over 30 baseball starts at 8. As far as I'm aware, over 30 is not aware of the change. So we'll have to get in touch with them, and we can either offer them Ryan Field if it's available. I don't even know if it's available on Tuesdays or not. Or push him later. Are the lights already set up to go later?
Lights are set up to go to 11 now.
So if just over 30 just pushes back their game time start a little bit,
Half an
they can
hour.
still use the field.
Yeah, yeah.
And they might even be done by then anyway, you just obviously have to build in time.
Yeah, that's what he said. On Saturday, it was going to be a conflict, but their game ran early, so it ended up not being an issue. But the rest of the dates he gave me on here, no one's after them, except for the 31st. But he also wants to, his playoffs are going to be June 6th to June 24th, and all their games will be going till 8:45. But again, he's saying he's going to send us the dates ASAP, so I don't know how you guys want us to proceed with that one. He has the field, so there's 4 nights a week in June. There's people booked till 10 after him. 3 nights a week, there's nobody booked after him, so it wouldn't be a conflict. So hopefully he books them on nights where there's nobody after him, but I don't know what you wanted, how you guys want to proceed with this being the board.
Well, I think if there is a conflict, asking the over 30 group to just start a little later is not unreasonable. I think that based on the amount of teams and fields, that I think we'll be able to work around that, the scheduling, I think. I don't
Well,
know.
the problem is that there are nights where there's nobody there that he could schedule them and it not be a conflict.
Right.
But if the board wants us to do that, we will, but, you know, it's a lot of work to rework these permits. We've already to do it for Ryan Field closing, now South Common Field closing. Now we're gonna be doing it again for this. So at some point, we have to kinda,
Can we tell them these are the nights you're gonna, that?
you can tell them whatever you want.
I think,
Okay, we're gonna tell them you pick the nights.
I think,
that
I
nobody
think,
asks.
I think Matt will choose the path of least resistance on
Yeah.
this too, so.
Pick the nights,
I
Matt,
think,
that
I think,
nobody's
I think
at.
he'll make it as easy as possible for
And
him.
I know part of the problem is he has wanted to go later with his permits, but the problem is because, especially when Ryan Field closed, we don't have a lot of large fields for adult play, and the adults actually pay for the field.
Right.
So that's why we kind of get into a situation where we don't have the flexibility sometimes to,
Always something.
so whatever you guys want to do, we will work through. I just wanted it to be discussed at the board and have you guys make the decision, so that way I have something to fall back on, no matter, because someone's going to yell at us.
Maddie, pick the nights that there's nobody after you. It's easiest.
Yeah, I think that's what he'll go for, so.
Yeah.
Either that or you
Yeah.
don't get them.
Yeah.
So that makes it real easy.
Oh, boy, taking a hard line with him, all right.
Now, Shannon pointed out, it said he'll speak to the board on the dates, so I don't know why he didn't come. I mean, he knew the meeting was tonight, but I don't know.
Usually shows up.
He's probably at a field.
Yeah.
I don't
Probably.
speak for him. He's probably at a field right now.
Probably.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the board wants
Well,
to call him.
if we know what days the over 30 has it, when we do our scheduling
What's
for.
his number?
I don't have his number.
You got his number?
I do.
Give me it. You get it right now?
All right. You want to cut them while we're still on TV?
Yeah.
2 phone calls? Wow.
It's an important meeting,
We'll get them done and get it over with, right?
because we'll do whatever we need to do,
Back
but
in July, we'll give you an answer. No.
the problem is I just don't want to be back here in June with an adult league who's yelling at the board because
I know.
they booked and paid and went through the process, and then
No, thank you.
Except if there's any conflict, he talked to the over 30 league.
all right.
But Ryan, if you talk to him, just tell him to pick the nights that there's no
Yeah,
conflict.
I'm telling them.
And I don't know if it's interleague play. I don't know if it's just PYO games. Like I don't know how their senior league runs.
I think the PYO's interleague, aren't they?
Yeah, we
The
play
senior league.
all
They're
together.
interleague. I'm not
So
sure there's a
so there's
senior league.
Hadley,
Mr.
there's
Matt,
Gage,
John
there's
Linehan,
all those
Water
fields are
Park.
all
How are you,
together. So.
You
Just texted
did.
him, you're gonna
You
get a
did. We
call.
figured that's where you were, because we had a letter in front of us, you're requesting some things. Now, you can make it real easy for us, or we can make it real hard for you, so you're gonna have a choice to make. All right. When you look, the dates you're looking for, there are nights available where nobody is playing after, where nobody would be playing after you. So when you go in to request those dates, those are the dates you have to pick. Otherwise, we have to move over 30 baseball, and that's not going to be an easy sell with them. Okay? What? Yeah, but you can pick dates. I mean, you haven't picked the dates yet. Okay, all right, well, I wasn't aware of that. All right, but can you... No, I know, I'm not trying to make it harder on you either. Just communicate with the over
Yes, he
30s.
is.
You guys, I'm sure you can work it out. It's so much easier that way.
Yeah.
He made it sound like he did.
Yeah.
No, right.
Tristan called me.
Dom's number.
Oh, all
yeah.
right,
We
okay,
all, we
all
have,
right.
everybody has everybody's number.
But if you look at it and there are spots available, yeah, do we have a contact person for over 30?
Yeah, I got a couple of them.
Yeah. We're getting that number for you.
I think Matt has.
So what else is up?
Think there's
Come
anyone
on,
still watching?
the joys of parenthood. You know?
Hi, everyone. Chris. Chris or Jerry. That's the guy who I usually call for scheduling. He has it. Tell Matt I'll text it to him.
Okay. All right. Ryan's going to forward you Chris or Jerry's information. And Chris or Jerry is the guy that covers the over 30. All right? So you work it out with him. I'm sure he's a very reasonable guy, so you guys can work it out, and then everybody's happy. We do. We've always figured if you guys can work it out, it's a lot easier than you have a tough ass like me work it out, so. Which I don't do anyways, but, okay? All right, buddy, have a good night. Yeah, bye-bye. Done deal. You'll work it out with our Jerry.
Making things happen.
What
Did you get all that?
I feel like you went in there with 2 options and then came out with whatever you didn't want.
No, we came out, we let them decide.
If everybody's happy, then that's all that matters.
And if they both get the one thing, you give them both a choice, they're happy. You tell them they're gonna do something, they're not happy.
You suggest they cut the baby in half, and if whoever says no, give them the baby.
I was always taught, when you go and approach somebody with conflict, give them a way of exit, that they can go out. They'll always choose that. So, and they do.
Anything else?
I learned that refereeing soccer from all the mean parents that used to yell at me.
Does anybody have anything? Does anybody have anything else?
Anything else for me to
Does
yell at?
anybody have anybody that John needs to call?
It's been a long day.
I'll make a motion to adjourn then.
Well, first of all, Melissa knows this is not normal. Mr. Rudy, this is not the way we normally do our things. And the same thing with our new secretary.
You don't normally call people?
I don't normally call people. Once in a...
I know.
No, we're not on TV.
I think we might be.
Luckily,
The lights are still on.
Wait a minute, I can call Gil. We don't want to do that.
He's better on
We don't
Zoom.
wanna do
He's
that.
better on Zoom.
Yeah.
All right.
He's probably
Thank you, everybody. Great
Thanks,
meeting.
you too.